Hey everyone, it is Bob Blah Blah back again talking Modern Warfare 3. We're going to go into our second tier of perks and give you some ideas on how I think they should balance the perks, and then I definitely want you guys to leave some comments. Let me know if you think I got some of the balancing wrong. Also, give me some new perk ideas. I didn't really come up with any more perk ideas. I've got some, but I didn't put them into this video. It's so hard to try and guess what perks, especially new perks, Modern Warfare 3 is going to have. So I decided to go more the balancing route rather than discussing new ideas in this video, though I've got a couple. So the first perk in the second tier is going to be Sleight of Hand along with Sleight of Hand Pro. Now Sleight of Hand helps you reload faster, as most of you know. Sleight of Hand Pro will continue to bring your gun up faster, so you aim down sights faster. Now in Black Ops, this has become the go-to tier 2 perk. It is by far the most used, especially by good players. Being able to reload fast and also bring your gun up faster is a real no-brainer. By the way, in this gameplay, I've got on the background, I think I go 43-2. We're playing some domination. We've got, I think, 3 people on our team and 3 randoms. It's very basic spawn trapping on Summit. You control A and or C and B. You let them keep coming out of A, and you kill them as they come out. It's very basic, nothing too impressive. So back to Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand Pro brings up your gun faster. It's an amazing perk. In my opinion, the best perk in Black Ops. I use it on almost all of my classes. So the real challenge is to find something to balance with Sleight of Hand. It doesn't compete with Stopping Power and Ghost. So if you put it in Tier 1, it won't be used very much. So what I did was I moved Flak Jacket from Tier 1 to Tier 2. Flak Jacket is another perk that's not quite good enough to compete with Stopping Power. It competes a little bit with Ghost, but it just can't compete with Stopping Power. So by putting it in Tier 2, it's going to get used, and it's also going to compete with Sleight of Hand. Flak Jacket, as you know, reduces explosive damage 75%, so basically no single explosive except for a Semtex actually stuck to you will kill you. Flak Jacket Pro protects from fire. Some would actually have suggested it should protect from knife kills. For instance, make it 2 knife kills. I think that might make it a little overpowered and too used, but it's not a bad idea. With Flak Jacket and the power of Flak Jacket, it would definitely make me not use Sleight of Hand. Flak Jacket is probably my favorite new thing in Black Ops. And if you think about it this way, if you put Flak Jacket in Modern Warfare 2, that game would be playable tomorrow. Yeah, sure, Painkiller and Commando would still be annoying, but if you could render noob tubes basically useless and RPGs, seriously, I'd be playing Modern Warfare 2 right now. That's how great Flak Jacket is. I absolutely love the perk. Next up, we have Lightweight. Lightweight makes you run quite a bit faster. I think it's 7% in Black Ops, and it's a pretty damn good perk. I don't use it that often because I love Flak Jacket, but it's actually a really good perk, and quite a few people use it. Lightweight Pro, I'm going to tweak a little bit. I think it should make you climb faster. I love being able to climb faster in Modern Warfare 2, so I want to bring that back, and it makes sense to me to attach it to Lightweight because, well, if you're lightweight, you should probably be able to climb faster. I think you'd be surprised at how much you climb in this game and how slow it is. And I remember that from Modern Warfare 2. When I was able to climb faster, it was awesome. It was such a cool perk, and I really think I need to bring that back. Next up, we have Scavenger. Now, this is going to be a controversial topic today, and the reason is I have kind of a different idea on what we need to do with Scavenger. I think it needs to be more like Modern Warfare 2's. The reason? Well, for the most part, nobody uses it in this game except for advanced players using crappy guns. And what I mean by that, it just reloads bullets and your tactical grenades and your lethal grenades, but it doesn't reload explosives. So, and with dual mags, you don't really need that much ammo most of the time, and it's pretty easy to pick up guns. So there's no real reason to use Scavenger, so most people don't use it. The only time you really need it is if you're using a really bad SMG that runs out of bullets really, really fast. And for the most part, nobody uses those SMGs. So Scavenger is basically unused in this game, and so I think it needs to be buffed up a little bit. The regular Scavenger in my world would reload bullets and your tactical and lethal grenades, much like it currently does. I believe Scavenger Pro should reload your C4, your claymores, and maybe your law missiles or RPGs, but just one unit, and with one caveat. They must continue the rule from Black Ops where you can only place 1 claymore at a time. If Modern Warfare brings up the ability to place 2 claymores at a time, then this whole idea is wrong. I don't want someone to be able to sit and block both doors and then look out of a window. I'm okay with someone blocking one door because, one, we have Flak Jacket, we have Hacker, we have Lightweight, which can usually run past Claymore. So we have 3 pretty easy counter, and if they only have 1 Claymore, then it's not that big of a deal. So basically, if you place a second Claymore, your first one explodes, much like it does in Black Ops. If they do that, I'm okay with Claymores reloading, or being reloaded from Scavenger. However, I do not think it should reload noob tubes, mainly because of what that did to Modern Warfare 2. Even with the less, less explosive noob tubes or no danger close, I still don't want people having unlimited noob tubes, and I think most of you would agree with me. The next perk will be Warlord. Now, Warlord is basically bling, or whatever you want to call it. It's Warlord in Black Ops. And what Warlord will do is give you 2 attachments on your guns, much like it does now. Warlord Pro gives you an extra lethal and tactical grenade. I actually personally really enjoy it. I think it's a good perk, and I use it quite a bit, especially on my silence classes, because it allows me to use dual mags and silencer. I also, now that I've gotten used to the extra grenade, it's pretty damn sweet to have an extra grenade and an extra tactical, especially playing domination, where you can spam grenades at flags, and when you can spam 2, even with someone with Flak Jacket, is probably going to die. So I really like the Warlord perk. It's used quite a bit. I don't think it's the most used. It's still sleight of hand in this game, but it's a pretty good perk. I think it holds up on its own. Now, you'll notice I left out Hardened. I replaced it with Flak Jacket. There's a reason I did that. If you'll remember in Modern Warfare 2, there didn't need to be a deep impact perk because they made it an attachment. It was called FMJ, so rather than having Hardened be a perk, it was an attachment. And since this game is being designed by the same designers, basically the same core team, I really expect it to be the same way. Now, it's actually being designed by a new team called Sledgehammer, but Infinity Ward, or what's left of it, is still going behind the campaign, and I would expect most of their ideas to be followed. So it is going to be a different designer for the multiplayer, but I expect the core philosophies to stay the same. So once again, Harden goes away, and I don't think it'll be needed anymore because I think it's going to be an attachment to the guns. So that's my 5 perks. Take a look at them. Tell me what you think. Once again, my goal is balance. So comment on that, but also give me some new perk ideas. But just for tier 2, let me know what perks you think should be added to this tier to even make it more balanced, or at least more interesting, because obviously it's kind of boring if they keep bringing back the same perks over and over again. However, if you play the games, you realize that for the most part, they've stayed the same. There's been some slight add-ons, but most of the good ones have stayed, whether it's sleight of hand or stopping power, UAV jammer. Most of the core perks have stayed the same, and most of the new perks they add tend not to get used, with the exception of the ones that everybody hates, like One-Man Army, Commando, things like that. So let me know some new perk ideas. Let me know what you think of this balancing, and I'll be back real shortly with the next video. I was on vacation for a few days. That's why it took me a while to get this video out. I was in Las Vegas, had some fun, but I'm ready to get back to making some Call of Duty videos. So let me know what you think, guys, and hit the like button if you like it. And I'll see you very soon with part 3 of the series. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.